In this comprehensive news roundup, we delve into the latest developments surrounding 5 prominent footballers: Oscar Bobb, Trevor Chalobah, Filip Jorgensen, Aron Anselmino, and Julian Alvarez. Each player's story brings unique insights into the dynamic world of football transfers and team strategies. Join us as we explore these updates in detail. Manchester City forward Oscar Bobb has provided a significant update on his future at the Etihad Stadium, amidst ongoing transfer links to Newcastle United and Chelsea this summer. The Norwegian international has been a standout performer since his return to action for the Premier League champions during their pre-season tour of the United States. This tour included a notable match against the Scottish Premier League champions Celtic in Chapel Hill, North Carolina. Despite a narrow 3-4 defeat, Bobb's individual brilliance shone through as he not only scored a goal but also provided 2 assists, showcasing his potential to be a key player for Manchester City. At just 21 years old, Bobb is eager to build on his impressive breakthrough campaign last season and is determined to play a more significant role under Pep Guardiola. "I enjoyed last season a lot, but this season I want to play a bigger part," Bobb stated during an interview while on the pre-season tour. His words reflect a clear commitment to Manchester City and a willingness to bide his time for more opportunities. "Playing for this manager, Pep Guardiola, has always been a dream, and if I have to wait a bit longer to eventually get more playing time, then I don't mind," he added, emphasizing his patience and dedication to the club. Despite Guardiola's faith in the versatile forward, Bobb has been the subject of transfer speculation, with several clubs expressing interest in securing his services, either on a permanent basis or on loan. Among the interested parties are Newcastle United and Chelsea, with Newcastle boasting Brazilian international Bruno Guimaraes, a primary target for Manchester City. City have already rejected an opportunity to sign Guimaraes this summer, demonstrating their selective approach to strengthening their squad. Transitioning from Oscar Bobb, we move to Manchester United, who have joined multiple Premier League clubs in the race to sign Chelsea defender Trevor Chalobah during the summer transfer window. Senior correspondent Pete O'Rourke revealed on the latest edition of Football Insider's Inside Track podcast that Chalobah is set to leave Chelsea before the transfer window closes, with several clubs vying for his signature. Chalobah, who has been with Chelsea since he was 8 years old, has made 80 senior appearances for the club. Last season, however, he only managed 17 appearances due to a thigh injury that sidelined him from August to January, with further complications extending his absence until February. Chalobah's versatility and ability to play at either centre-back or right-back have made him a valuable asset, attracting interest from Manchester United as they look to bolster their defence following the departures of Raphael Varane and Willy Kambwala. Despite the recent signing of Lenny Yoro, United remain keen on adding more defensive options. Chalobah had previously turned down approaches from Crystal Palace and Fulham, preferring to stay at Stamford Bridge, but Chelsea are now looking to force him out after excluding him from their pre-season tour squad in the USA. The way Chelsea has handled Chalobah's situation has drawn criticism, particularly since the club has been proactive in the transfer market under new manager Enzo Maresca. With multiple clubs willing to take a gamble on Chalobah's fitness, given his strong performances under Mauricio Pochettino towards the end of last season, the race for his signature is heating up. Transitioning now to Chelsea's transfer activities, the club continues to be highly active in the market under the new manager Enzo Maresca. The Blues are closing in on signing Villarreal goalkeeper Filip Jorgensen, with negotiations ongoing. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano reported that Chelsea has offered €20 million for the goalkeeper, but Villarreal is holding out for €25 million. The acquisition of Jorgensen would provide much needed competition for Robert Sanchez, ensuring that no player can rest on their laurels heading into the 2024-25 season. Filip Jorgensen's potential arrival at Chelsea is part of a broader strategy to reinforce the team's defensive depth. The competition between Jorgensen and Robert Sanchez is expected to elevate the performance of both goalkeepers, ensuring that Chelsea has reliable options regardless of the starting choice. Jorgensen, known for his shot-stopping abilities and command of the penalty area, could bring a new level of confidence to Chelsea's defence. In addition to Jorgensen, Chelsea has agreed to sign 19-year-old defender Anselmino from Boca Juniors. Anselmino will travel to the United States for his medical, joining Chelsea's pre-season tour. The deal, reportedly worth $18 million plus $4 million in bonuses, includes a provision for Anselmino to return to Boca Juniors until the next summer, with an option to cut short his stay in December. Argentine journalist Marcos Bonacore confirmed these details, adding that Anselmino will be presented as a new Chelsea player once he clears the medical tests. Anselmino is expected to sign a 6-year deal at Stamford Bridge and will return to Boca Juniors to continue his development before fully integrating into Chelsea's squad. The acquisition of young talent like Anselmino underscores Chelsea's commitment to building for the future. Anselmino's return to Boca Juniors on loan allows him to gain valuable playing experience, ensuring that he is well prepared to make an impact at Stamford Bridge when he joins the team permanently. The strategic planning highlights Chelsea's long-term vision under Maresca's leadership. Finally, moving on to Julian Alvarez, Manchester City has set a £60 million asking price for the Argentine forward, who has expressed his desire for more playing time. Alvarez, who joined City from River Plate, has grown frustrated with his limited opportunities, largely due to the presence of Erling Haaland. Despite his impressive record of 36 goals and 18 assists in 103 appearances, Alvarez is seeking a move to gain more minutes on the pitch. Alvarez's situation has caught the attention of several top clubs, including Chelsea and Atletico Madrid. Chelsea in particular sees Alvarez as a potential addition to compete with Nicholas Jackson for the starting spot up front. His dynamic playing style and proven track record make him an attractive option for the Blues, who are looking to strengthen their offensive rotation. However, meeting City's £60 million asking price, along with an additional £17 million in add-ons, could be challenging for Chelsea given their concerns over Premier League profit and sustainability rules. Pep Guardiola is reportedly furious with Alvarez's desire to leave, especially after City allowed him to participate in both the Copa America and the Olympics this summer. Alvarez's lack of a proper break for nearly 3 years has added to his frustration. Barcelona has also shown interest, with club president Joan Laporta considering Alvarez a bombshell signing as part of a plan to transition away from relying on Robert Lewandowski. Alvarez's preference for a warmer climate and more playing time aligns with Barcelona's interests, making a move to the Nou Camp a potential option. In summary, Oscar Bobb remains committed to Manchester City despite transfer links to Newcastle United and Chelsea. His stellar performances during the pre-season tour in the United States highlight his potential to play a more significant role for the club this season. Meanwhile, Manchester United is actively pursuing Chelsea defender Chalobah to strengthen their defence, capitalising on Chelsea's intention to offload the player.